All right, Ralph here, Boricuasans. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And today, we are going to talk about three by Lattafa that they're old. First, they're older. I know two suffer from very low ratings, and one, I think the ratings are good, but I want to mention it because again, it's an older one, and because frankly, all this new stuff that is coming out, it's all a bunch of rehash stuff, or they keep rehashing stuff that we already have. So if this is interesting to you, stay tuned. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, repost, reshare, do all the good things to make these videos great. Now let's just jump right in it with one that I've seen every single time I either go to Marshalls, to get Max, and I remember I pull the ratings every time, and they are so low. In fact, the ratings are 3.29. This one came out in 2018. We're talking about Lail Maleki. I'm sure you guys have seen this one. So let's talk about the main accords. The main accords are white floral, sweet, fruity, honey, floral, powdery, amber, warm, spicy, musky, and citrus. The notes on this one are fruity notes, spicy notes, citruses. Middle notes are honey, jasmine, gardenia, and orchid. Base notes amber, musk, caramel, and sandalwood. Now again, ratings for this one are super low, but we're going to see why. Or, well, I don't know. The cap reminds me of, oh God, what's this, the cap remind me of? I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a total brain fart. I'm gonna put the name down here because I'm having a total brain malfunction. Let's go back to this. It puzzles me why this gets such low ratings. Right off the bat, what I'm getting is just the fruity notes. The fruity notes. And it doesn't specify what kind of fruit it is. It's like a medley here because it says fruity notes, spicy, and citruses as the openers. And honestly, this reminds me a lot of incense. Not the incense that you remember, the one that came in a stick and it had like a little base under it, and you lit it, and the ashes fell on the little wooden base. Not that one. It reminds me more of the one that was like a little triangle. You burn it, the little tip of the triangle got red when it was hot. You blew it and get it hot. That's what it reminds me of. I've smelled a lot of stuff that's a lot worse, that is a lot more popular. This is actually very nice. I picked it up yesterday and I paid a whopping $16.99. This is nice. This is perfectly unisex in my opinion. This is nice. Hey, buy at your own discretion. I would recommend it. I'll tell you this. I'll go this far. There's the blue one of this. I think it's called Morocco Blue. I like this one better. So, Lail Maleki. All right, and continuing with Lattafa that has low ratings. This one I saw only a handful of times, and then one day the price was low, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger on it. Why not? This one is Brioche Vanille. This one came out, well, let's look at the ratings. Are 3.42. That's pretty bad. Let's look at the main accords. The main accords are vanilla, sweet, fresh, spicy, woody, amber, aromatic, powdery, conifer, fresh and floral. The top notes are brioche, which, brioche is bread. Brioche, bergamot, and freesia. Middle notes are balsam fir, heliotrope. Base notes vanilla, benzoin, and praline. Once again, this is another one that has really low ratings, so we're gonna see what's up. It's strong. So I'm already picking up the vanilla and the bread. The bread right out of the oven, the brioche bread right out of the oven. I'm picking that up. You know how I've seen videos of this and people saying, "Oh, you're gonna smell like brioche, whatever that is. You're gonna smell like that. Go ahead." Well, the videos that I've seen, obviously, the folks that were talking about it are A, not very smart, and B, not very educated. Because come on, really? If you, let's say for example, if you're not really sure what brioche is, there is this thing called the internet, that you can actually Google stuff if you're not sure. Just saying, just throwing that out there. But this is actually very nice. You're gonna pick up that brioche and that vanilla, bam, with a little bit of the bergamot. This is nice. It will remind you of, let's say, maybe a bakery, maybe when they put out the fresh stuff in the mornings. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Um, another reason I wanted to do this video is because I saw a video which was hilarious, talking about one particular scent, that there's a chocolate scent, and the guy was like, "Oh my God, all I can smell is chocolate. If you want to walk around smelling like a chocolate bar, go ahead." I'm like, okay. Well, that one in particular that he's talking about, I have, and there's a lot more to just chocolate. But I mean, I totally get that. But yeah, when anything, including this one, when you spray right out the get-go, yeah, you're gonna get the brioche, but then it's just gonna kind of start settling into the vanilla, which is nice. Whoops, wrong strip. This is nice. Absolutely. It's I've seen people talking about this one, giving it some weird ass descriptions, but yeah, this is straight out brioche vanilla. That's it. The last one I want to talk about, I don't remember if I did a video of this one. I cannot remember to save my life. If I did, I didn't post it. And if I did, if I'm repeating myself, then I apologize, because I just really don't remember. But this one, the ratings are, a lot higher than these. But I want to mention this one because it's older, and I don't think it's getting the love, or it got the love that it rightfully deserves. This is Ensom Silver. Now let's talk about the accords. The main accords are aromatic: warm, spicy, vanilla, amber, lavender, citrus, powdery, fresh, spicy, balsamic, and patchouli. Ratings are 4.34. This came out in 2022. The top notes are cardamom and bergamot. Middle notes lavender, savannah. Base notes vanilla, amber, and patchouli. This one, it's the one that gets compared to one of the Azaro ones and all that kind of stuff. So it's stronger with you and all that kind of good stuff, which is right. Okay. But I wanted to bring this one up because this is what I was wearing last night. Yeah, this is what I wore last night, and it's awesome. Oh man, yeah, this is really good. This is good. This is long lasting. It has a fantastic dry down. You put this on, it smells terrific, and then the next day you're still smelling on your clothes and your skin. This is awesome. It's rich. It's got some sweetness, but the main thing is just it's very rich. It's deep. It's awesome. And it's not expensive. I can tell you in the 20s maybe. So, and this is also from the Lattafa Pride, just like this one. This one it's not, but nonetheless it's really good. So, like with these two, just just because they get negative reviews does not mean they're bad. They're both really good in their own, because they're completely different scents, but they're both really good. This one is Lail Fantastique. This one right here is just unbelievably awesome. This one is also very good. Again, negative hype or negative votes or what have you. Don't let it fool you. It's really good. So is this one. This one is incense. It's sweet. It's fruity. This one's really nice. This one, I believe, after it matures for a little bit, it's going to be a banger because it's good. So there you go. I hope you guys got something out of this. Again, just don't follow the negative vibes because I'm telling you, you're going to miss out. Till the next one, later.